Hi friends, so I got something cool to show y'all. So full disclosure, YouTube, this is a toy. It may look real, but it's not. So you guys have probably seen the ads for the switch guns on Facebook for $79 or $89 shipped to your house, right? Well, first of all, anybody that knows anything about anything knows you can't have a gun shipped to your house. It has to go through an FFL, a Federal Firearms Licensed Dealer, which is what I am. But full disclosure, this is a toy. Remember, okay? It looks just like the real and operates just like the real switch gun. That usually retails for like $4.99 or somewhere around there. It comes with little fake bullets. The little red thing on the end shoots out of the gun. It's a toy. I mean, it is a legitimate toy. The cylinder comes out like it's like a real one, just like the NAA pugs, North American Armed Pugs, or the standard manufacturing switch guns. But I've had multiple people reach out to me and like, hey, I saw this ad for this cool little 22 mag revolver that's like a switchblade for like $79 or $89 on like Facebook. And I'm like, no, it's not real. It's probably a scam. Don't waste your time or money on it. And one of my customers didn't believe me. So he went on ahead and did the thing, and he ordered 2 of them, and he came in today and gave me one. So he's like, yeah, if anybody comes in and asks, you know, here, you can show them. And I'm like, oh, well, cool. I'm going to have a lot of fun with this thing. I got to find out where to find more of the little red projectile things. I don't want to call them bullets because they're not. But, yeah, this thing's really neat. It's pretty much just like a little pressure-activated deal. You push on the back of it, and it releases the little plastic projectile, but it's a little plastic casing. It looks like a 22 Magnum is what the switch guns are chambered in. The real ones, not this one. This is a toy, remember. It shoots these little plastic deal things here. And then you put the little plastic deal into the little casing here, like so, right? It's spring-loaded in there. And then you put that into the little toy revolver thing, and then you pull the, you know, the bang button, and it shoots that little plastic deal out. It's cool. But I have so many people questioning me about these because they're so cheap. Like, because in the commercial, in the video for these things, the promotional item, they're showing a real switch gun being shot, and it's like shooting a car door or something, or a truck door, and it's going into it. Well, they're using a real 22 Magnum switch gun made by Standard Manufacturing. This is some Chinese toy, and it even says, I don't know if it's gonna, it even says 22 mag on the side, but it is totally not a real gun. I did try to chamber a live round just to see if it would fit. It does not. The barrel is not, it's not. You're gonna blow it up if you were to use a real live round in this thing. Anywho, I thought this was the neatest little toy I've ever seen. When the customer brought it in, he's like, I got something to show you, and you're gonna be surprised. And I'm like, okay, bring it, whatever, you know. And he shows up with the toy switch gun, and it works just like the real one. Everything is identical how it functions. It's got the release on the back here. Full disclosure, again, this is a toy. It's not real. Doesn't shoot live projectiles. And then here you've got the release. And like I said, watch. Boop. It's so cool. And it comes with little targets. I got little targets. And it doesn't even come out hard enough to knock these over. It just kind of moves them sideways. It doesn't come with that many rounds. The little red projectiles. I'm going to lose these things instantly. I'm going to have to go on the interwebs and see if I can find the little red projectiles somewhere, because I'm going to lose these things, I guarantee it. I shot myself in the hand earlier. All I did was push the hammer forward, and that was enough to hit the firing pin to release the little red projectile dealie. And it, you know, I mean, it didn't hurt, but you know, it's spring loaded. It comes out with a little, you know, a little oomph. But just a cool, neat little toy. But to anybody that thinks that you're going to get a real gun shipped to your door off of Facebook, you're wrong. It's not going to happen that way. Import will not allow that to happen. Customs, whatever. The guy said it took about a week and a half from the time he ordered it until the time it showed up at his house. But it looks just like the real deal, but it is certainly not a real switch gun. It most definitely is not. It says GG on it where it would normally say standard manufacturing, but it operates, it functions just like a real one. The cylinder, like I said, the cylinder comes out just like a real one, but it's not. It's a toy. And I would not recommend you even attempt to don't even think about attempting to chamber a live round and trying to fire it. The timing is off on it. It's pretty loose, so you know you're gonna blow yourself up if you were to try to use a real live round in this thing. A neat toy, a novelty item at best, I will say, for sure. No rifling. It's basically just like a straw, if you will, the barrel. But just a neat little toy, you know, and I kind of wanted to debunk that myth of everybody asking me like, oh, I can get one of them switch guns, you know, they're $500, I can get one for $70 or $80 off of Facebook. No, you can't, and this is proof right here. Neat toy, nonetheless, novelty item if you wanted to order one. I'm not going to tell you not to, but don't expect the real thing showing up to your front door. Does not work that way. Any serialized firearm, any serialized frame or receiver has to go through a federal firearms licensed dealer. So don't be duped by it. The actual standard manufacturing switch gun, I think they go for like $425. I think MSRP is like $449 or $499. Now those are a fun little gun. They are in fact a real firearm. They shoot 22 mag, and they I've sold quite a few of them. I've played with lots of them, shot them. They're really cool, and they do look and function just like this one. Or this one functions just like the real one, what have you. But anyways, just wanted to do a quick little video on these. Super cool little novelty item. Like I say, it is a toy. It shoots little plastic projectiles out. I don't know how they get through import without having the orange blaze tip, because I don't remember the exact statute or code or anything, but a few years ago they did pass some federal law that any toy novelty gun has to have the blaze orange tip on it. These do not. So I don't know how they get around that with customs and importing and all that jazz, but the packaging is mostly, you know, I mean, it's called the Transforming Switch Gun Alloy Model Revolver, and it's got the Assassins series 14 and up. There you go. Assassins series. And there's a little barcode on the side with like a mock serial number on it, and warnings and specifications and this, that, and the others, and made in the China. I missed the way he said China. Alloy Transforming Revolver Switch Gun Assassin Series. So it's a toy, 14 and up. It says right on it. It's not real. It's a toy, guys. Don't waste your time. And honestly, like, I can see, I'm going to play with this thing so much, I can see it's probably going to break pretty quick. The release is already getting chewed up. Down in the bottom here, there's a little plastic piece. That's already getting chewed up just from playing with it for the last few hours today. So, yeah, I mean, it's a cool little toy for sure, but definitely don't waste your time or money if you're, you know, naive enough to think that you're getting a real gun for $79 shipped to your front door, because it does not work that way. But anyways, just wanted to, you know, kind of debunk that myth and let folks know that this in fact is not real. The ads are not real. It's not necessarily a scam, because you do get a toy gun. You do get something for your money, but it's not a real gun. It's a toy. It shoots plastic bullets. Anywho's, like, comment, share, subscribe. We appreciate it, as always. We got some stuff coming up. We got some decent weather. We're going to be in the 50s next week, so I'm hoping to get a little work done on either the camper or the enclosed trailer. And spring is hopefully going to, you know, Groundhog Day's coming up, so hopefully the furry little guy sees his shadow or doesn't see his shadow, or however that works, and we get an early spring. Fingers crossed, toes crossed, eyes crossed, nose crossed, saying a prayer, eat my vitamins, Anywho, you guys have yourself a wonderful evening. Happy hump day. It's middle of the week. 2 days left till the weekend. Let's get after it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. We appreciate y'all. Have a good night.